What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, the Joker from Batman Arkham City. And so here we have the Arkham City Joker pose and out of the packaging. Before we have a look at the figure, let's actually run through his accessories. Joker does come with two different accessories. We do get a knife, which does look really nice. And then we do get the sword of Ra's al Ghul. He also does come with a McFarlane display stand, which is standard for all McFarlane figures. Other than that, Joker doesn't come with anything else, so with that out of the way, let's have a closer look at the Joker. So here we have a closer look at the Arkham City Joker, and I have to say I'm really liking this figure, although I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys, this is 100% reuse of the Arkham Asylum Joker. Not that that's a bad thing, essentially he's the same character with a few minor paint differences, but yeah, essentially he is the exact same figure as this guy right here. They have the same face, same hair, same body, everything on them sculpt-wise is the same, but as you can see, the paint is very, very different. This one looks like he's seen some things and done some things he wouldn't recommend it, but he's seen some things. But yes, this is a gruesome looking Joker, and in case you guys don't know, he is practically dying of the Titan serum that he took in the Arkham Asylum game. This is pretty much the fallout from that. He is dying and poisoned his blood, which is surprising because the Joker is the Joker. But yeah, really liking the detailing on him. You can see he does have some sores right here on his face, which they actually did a really good job painting them. I thought they were sculpted on at first, but no, they are just tempoed on, and they're glossy, so they do look like open sores, so that I really do like. It is a very nice little detail here on the Joker. But yeah, he has this more sickly look to him because he is dying, and yeah, you're supposed to save him in the game, but we all know how that goes. As far as his body goes, like I said, it's the same as the Arkham Asylum Joker, and there's some things I like about this one and some things I like about this one. Like I said, they're the same sculpt, so aesthetically they're the same thing. Paint-wise, it's really hard to say which one I like better because this one has painted buttons on it. The buttons on this one were painted, but they're almost the same color as his vest. I like the dingy color here on his jacket, and I really do like the bright purple here. And then this one has the painted buttons where this one's buttons are not painted, which is a little bit unfortunate. On the back, yeah, exact same sculpt. I'm really torn on which costume I like a little bit more. In terms of design, they're the same thing. So, oh, and the rose right here is different. You can see this one has much better detailing here than this one. This one is kind of bleh, to be quite honest. But yeah, same sculpt, same body, same everything, just with a more dingier, grungy look to him, which that's the way you would expect the Arkham City Joker to be. So yeah, it's not a brand new figure in terms of character-wise. It's the same Joker, but yeah, it looks good. I'll give it that. It has that aesthetically pleasing look to it. Although you can see right here one issue I have with it. We have paint going up his leg, bare plastic on the back. That is a no-no. Yeah, there is absolutely no paint on the back of this figure. I guess on his arms is a little bit of paint, but on his torso, his jacket, his legs, it's very obvious on the legs. There is no paint on the Joker's backside, which, yeah, very, very terrible. It's almost like they only wanted you to see this figure from the front and not at all pay attention to the back. But because we are reviewing it, I gotta point that out, that the back of him is unpainted. It feels like an unfinished figure. Even the inside of his leg is painted, so why couldn't they paint the back of the figure? It just boggles my mind. Save on paint? I don't know, they've already used a lot of paint on this figure because it has this really nice black wash embedded into it. So a little more paint on the back wouldn't have killed them or killed the budget. If anything, you could have thrown him into the Build-A-Figure series and thrown Catwoman in the single carded, but yeah, kind of wish they had added a little more paint on Joker here. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get the Joker posed and compare to other figures you may have in your collection. And so here we have the Joker posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have the Joker posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have the Joker posed next to a Lightning Collection White Ranger and a Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And so here we have the Arkham City Joker posed next to the McFarlane Arkham Asylum Joker. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually have a look at Joker's articulation now. If you didn't check out my review on the Arkham Asylum Joker, he has the exact same articulation, which is a double ball joint in the head, which only looks up to about right there. He can look down quite a bit, which I do like, and then we get some really good head tilt. Does turn left and right no problem, goes all the way around. He does have a ball socket in the shoulder, which should go back and forth, but on mine this one's a little bit stiff. This one is alright, I guess. Yeah, the ball joints are a little bit stiff on mine, but they do go all the way around. They go out to the side wonderfully. He does have a swivel or a cut right here at the upper part of his arm, not really a bicep swivel, just a straight cut. Double bend here in the elbow, giving him a lot of good range. Does have a ball hinge here at the wrist, which does move in and out. Rotating that does give us an up and down hinge, and then of course it rotates on that pin. Joker does have an ab crunch, which does let him lean forward to about right there, and because his jacket and vest are an overlay, they do move nicely, but you can see it kind of crumples in on itself, so do be aware of that. He does lean back quite a bit. You can actually break Joker's back. He does rotate at the waist, as well as has another hinge right here that allows for side-to-side pivot, and that is just a hinge. It's not a ball joint, it's your standard hinge, so he does move quite a bit, but I would have preferred a ball joint. His legs do kick forward to about right there, which is pretty good. For a dying man, that's amazing. Kicks back to about right there. Out to the side, very far. Joker can get that Karate Kid split right there. He does have a thigh swivel, but it is very impractical, unfortunately. And just like with the previous release, he has this bow-legged syndrome where his legs kind of jut out at like a 20-degree angle, which that's unrealistic. He does have double bend here at the knee, which does go back, and that is bothering me so much. He does have rotation here at the foot, a hinge which unfortunately only goes there, goes back, swivels, and we do have that very generous toe hinge. So yeah, overall, not the most articulated Joker, but the articulation works for the most part. It could be better in some areas. So with that out of the way, guys, let's get the Joker pose for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Arkham City Joker pose for my final thoughts. And overall, it's a really nice figure. Don't get me wrong, despite the fact it is 100% reuse of the Arkham Asylum Joker, I absolutely love the paintwork that went into this figure. Now, speaking of paint, I don't know why McFarlane did not finish the paint job on this figure. The front of the figure looks really nice, and he looks grungy, he looks messy, he looks terrible, as Joker should be, because in Arkham City he was practically dying. The back of the figure looks really clean, which, yeah, that does bother me quite a bit. I would have really loved it if McFarlane had gone all the way with this figure and just painted everything on it. That would have made it look so much better. He is still a very nice looking figure to look at from the front, but if you do pick him up and start inspecting him a little bit, you kind of see that there's a lot of issues with his paint job, especially in the back. I think if they had just taken a little bit of time and just painted the back of this figure, I would like it a bit more. I'm still really liking this figure, and I really hope that McFarlane continues the Arkham Asylum figure line. I want to see other figures like Two-Face, Mr. Freeze, Doctor Strange. That would be a really nice set to have if they continue this. I want to see a mega figure of the Arkham Bane. That's probably my hope for the future. I don't know why I was having trouble saying that, but yeah, this is a really nice Joker. And if you missed out on the original Arkham Asylum Joker, this is still a really solid figure. The Arkham City Joker is still very nice. The sculpt is really solid, so if you want to make this into a custom Joker, you can. It's not my favorite Joker body that McFarlane has made, but it's still really good. If you are looking for the Arkham City Joker, I did pick mine up from Amazon, where he did ship for about $20, which is standard for McFarlane figures. If you are looking for Joker, he is going to start hitting stores at the time I'm making this video, so do check your local Walmarts, Targets, Walgreens, wherever you pick up your McFarlane figures. Online, check Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, Amazon, whatever you need to do, get this figure if you are a fan of the Arkham universe. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other McFarlane videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll gladly have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified anytime I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.